Welcome to World Cup 2026 Quiz, Volume 3. 25 brand new questions about the drama of the quarterfinals, shocks, scandals, controversial calls, and even the politics that spilled onto the pitch. Let's go! Question 1. Which 2022 World Cup semifinal got a rematch as the opening game of the 2026 quarterfinals? A. France vs. Morocco. B. Spain vs. Belgium. C. Argentina vs. Switzerland. Or D. Norway vs. England. The answer is A. France vs. Morocco. France won that 2022 semifinal 2-0 and repeated the exact scoreline in 2026 thanks to goals from Mbappe and Dembélé. Question 2. Morocco's Achraf Hakimi faced an emotional quarterfinal reunion with a former PSG teammate. Who was it? A. Griezmann, B. Dembélé, C. Mbappe, or D. Thuram? The answer is C. Mbappe. Hakimi and Mbappe shared a PSG locker room for years and remained close friends off the pitch. Question 3. Which team eliminated co-host Canada in the round of 16 with a commanding 3-0 win? A. Morocco, B. France, C. Belgium, or D. Portugal? The answer is A. Morocco. With Canada out, Morocco advanced into a quarterfinal defined by their reunion with France. Question 4. England eliminated co-host Mexico in the round of 16, holding on until the final whistle. What was the score? A. 2-1, B. 3-2, C. 4-3, or D. 1-0? The answer is B. 3-2. Estadio Azteca roared until the final whistle, but England held on to win 3-2 and reach the quarterfinals. Question 5. Erling Haaland scored a late brace to eliminate a 5-time champion in the round of 16, winning 2-1. Which team was it? A. Argentina, B. Brazil, C. Germany, or D. Italy? The answer is B. Brazil. It was Brazil's earliest World Cup exit since 1990, and it sent Norway into their first-ever World Cup quarterfinal. Question 6. Norway goalkeeper. Ørjan Nyland became a hero against Brazil by saving a first-half penalty. Which Brazilian player did he stop? A. Neymar, B. Bruno Guimarães, C. Vinicius Jr., or D. Casemiro? The answer is B. Bruno Guimarães. Nyland's save kept the match level before Haaland settled everything with his late brace. Question 7. Which Brazilian legend scored a stoppage-time consolation penalty against Norway? A. Neymar, B. Vinicius Jr., C. Rodrigo, or D. Rafinha? The answer is A. Neymar. Neymar's penalty came far too late. Brazil still crashed out 2-1 despite the late glimmer of hope. Question 8. Social media compared Erling Haaland's trademark blonde ponytail to which cartoon villain? A. Cell from Dragon Ball Z, B. Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z, C. Frieza from Dragon Ball Z, or D. Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z? The answer is B. Majin Buu. Edits comparing Holland to Majin Buu flooded social media throughout the 2026 World Cup. Question 9. Egypt led Argentina 2-0 with 11 minutes left in the round of 16. How did the match end? A. 2-2. B. 3-2. 2 Argentina. C. 2-1 to Egypt. Or D. 3-3. The answer is B. 3-2 to Argentina. Argentina scored 3 goals in the closing minutes to win 3-2, one of the tournament's biggest comebacks. Question 10. Which Egyptian player had a goal ruled out by VAR for a foul in the build-up during the dramatic loss to Argentina? A. Mohamed Salah. B. Mostafa Zico. C. Omar Marmoush. Or D. Hamdi Fathi. The answer is B. Mostafa Zico. Zico's disallowed goal would have put Egypt 3-0 up. Instead, Argentina stormed back minutes later. Question 11. After the elimination, the Egyptian Federation filed an official complaint against the match referee. What was his nationality? A. French. B. Brazilian. C. Spanish. Or D. Italian. The answer is A. French. The Egyptian Football Association accused referee François Le Texier of improper use of VAR and said it would not stay silent about it. Question 12. Switzerland booked their quarterfinal spot by beating Colombia on penalties after a 0-0 draw. What was the shootout score? A. 5-4. B. 4-3. C. 3-2. Or D. 4-4. The answer is B. 4-3. After 120 scoreless minutes, Switzerland won the shootout 4-3 to set up a quarterfinal against Argentina. Question 13. Heading into their quarterfinal against Belgium, Spain arrived with a perfect defensive record. How many goals had they conceded in their first 5 matches? A. None. B. 1. C. 2. Or D. 3. The answer is A. None. Reigning European champions Spain were the only team yet to concede a single goal at the 2026 World Cup. Question 14. Spain eliminated Portugal in the round of 16 thanks to an agonizing stoppage time goal. Who scored it? A. Pedri. B. Mikel Merino. C. Lamine Yamal. Or D. Nico Williams. The answer is B. Mikel Merino. His stoppage time winner decided a thrilling Iberian derby and sent Spain into the quarterfinals. Question 15. Belgium thrashed host nation USA 4-1 in the round of 16. Which Belgian forward scored twice? A. Romelu Lukaku. B. Kevin De Bruyne. C. Charles de Ketelaere. Or D. Jeremy Doku. The answer is C. Charles de Ketelaere. His brace capped one of the most emphatic performances of the entire knockout round. Question 16. Spain and Belgium's 2026 quarterfinal echoes an encounter from exactly 40 years earlier. What happened at that 1986 World Cup? A. Spain won the final. B. Belgium eliminated Spain on penalties. C. They drew 0-0 with no decider, or D. Spain failed to qualify? The answer is B. Belgium eliminated Spain on penalties. At Mexico, 1986, Belgium stunned Spain and eliminated them in the quarterfinal on penalties. 40 years later, the two nations met at the exact same stage. Question 17. Which USA striker had a red card suspension controversially overturned by FIFA right before the Belgium match, following outreach from the White House? A. Christian Pulisic. B. Folarin Balogun. C. Timothy Weah. Or D. Ricardo Pepi? The answer is B. Folarin Balogun. The reversal of Balogun's suspension, after Donald Trump called the FIFA president, sparked a fierce political debate about the tournament's integrity. Question 18. President Trump confirmed he personally called FIFA President Gianni Infantino to ask for a review of what? A. Ticket prices. B. Balogun's red card suspension. C. The finals host stadium. Or D. A match kickoff time? The answer is B. Balogun suspension. Presidential intervention in a refereeing decision had no known precedent in FIFA history. Question 19. Amid the backlash over the Balogun controversy, even the UK Prime Minister weighed in publicly. What did he say should take priority? A. Football's governing bodies should decide, not politicians. B. The match should be replayed. C. The referee should be changed. Or D. The tournament should be suspended. The answer is A. Football's governing bodies, not politicians. The British Prime Minister stressed that the integrity of competition should be left to football, not politics. Question 20. Who is set to present the winner's trophy alongside Gianni Infantino at the final at MetLife Stadium? A. The UK Prime Minister. B. President Trump. C. The Mayor of New York. Or D. The Governor of New Jersey. The answer is B. President Trump. The so-called bromance between Trump and Infantino had already been making headlines for months before the tournament. Question 21. Which national team came under fire for traveling on charter airline Global X, the same carrier that has operated dozens of U.S. immigration deportation flights? A. England. B. France. C. Iran. Or D. Morocco? The answer is B. France. The controversy was especially awkward given that stars like Mbappe, Dembélé, and Thuram have all publicly spoken out against the far right. Question 22. FIFA suspended 2 senior USMNT staff members before the Belgium match. What was the reason? A. Comments to the press. B. An alleged breach of match protocol during the earlier game against Bosnia and Herzegovina. C. Credential issues. Or D. Training delays. The answer is B. An alleged breach of match protocol. The episode added to a rough 36-hour stretch for American soccer at the tournament. Question 23. French prosecutors opened an investigation into alleged racist remarks tied to the ethnic origin of which French superstar? A. Ousmane Dembélé. B. Kylian Mbappe. C. Marcus Thuram. Or D. Aurélien Tchouaméni? The answer is B. Kylian Mbappe. The alleged racist remarks could carry penalties of up to 1 year in prison and a €45,000 fine. Question 24. According to his financial disclosure, roughly how much in gifted World Cup tickets did President Trump receive from Gianni Infantino? A. $5,000, B. $10,000, C. $15,000, or D. $25,000. The answer is C. $15,000. The gift added fuel to the controversy over the closeness between the White House and FIFA's leadership during the tournament. Question 25. 50 members of the European Parliament sent FIFA a letter demanding an ethics probe into one of Infantino's decisions. Which one? A. Awarding Trump the inaugural FIFA Peace Prize. B. Choosing the finals host stadium. C. Raising ticket prices. Or D. Changing the tournament format. The answer is A. The FIFA Peace Prize. The MEP cited the prize awarded to Trump in December 2025 as an example of Infantino's political closeness to the president.